Hello and welcome back to another Python video. In this video we're going to be talking about, or we're going to be making a countdown timer in Python. So of course we're going to need to import time because we're going to be dealing with time. So we're going to need to import the time module, and then of course, as always, we start with a function. So the function is called countdown timer. DEF stands for define, and within the function we need a try and except block. And if you don't know what that is, basically that is exception handling. I have a video on that. You can go check that out for more information. But basically, we're going to be using numbers. So we need to check if the input is a number or not. If it's not, it's going to be an invalid input and it's going to throw an error. So to catch that error, we need to use a try and except block. So within the try block, we're going to start with a variable, and it's going to be seconds. So for seconds, we want to input the seconds. So we're going to convert it to integer. This is typecasting. Again, I also have a video on that if you don't understand what that is, but we're going to say int input. We're going to be typecasting the input from a string to an integer, and it's going to say enter the number of seconds. Moving on, we're going to say while seconds is greater than 0, because if it's less than 0 or it's at 0, that means we already reached 0, which means the countdown is over. So while the countdown, or while seconds is over 0, we want to print the time remaining. So we're going to print f, and we're going to be using printf because we want to print the seconds, and that's going to be a variable that's constantly changing. So we're going to use printf, and we're going to say time remaining is seconds, and this is where printf comes in handy, seconds, and then we're going to say seconds, because this right here is not going to show, but this will only show as the number of seconds, not the word itself. And then after that, we're going to say time dot sleep, and we want it to sleep for 1 second. And then we want to say seconds, we want to decrement the seconds, so seconds minus equal 1. And then we want to print time's up. And then after that, we want to accept the value error, like I said before. So the value error is basically when you input, let's say you're expecting, in this case, an integer, and we input a string, it's going to say accept value error, because we are inputting a string where there should be a variable, there should be an integer, sorry. So that's going to interrupt the whole code, the whole program. So with the try and accept block, we stop the program from being interrupted, and instead it keeps the program running, but it tells you to fix it. And this is us telling the user to fix it because it is an invalid input. Please enter a number. And that's basically it. Let's run it, and hopefully it works. Okay, enter the countdown time in seconds. So let's say 10 seconds. So it's going to start counting. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. And as you can see, the process finished. Code is successful. And you can try this for as much as you want. Let's say 1,000 seconds. So this is going to count down from 1,000 all the way to 0. Obviously, I'm not going to wait that long, but you can try it out for yourself. The code will always be down in the comments down below. Thank you very much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed or learned something new, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.